Lights are about to go out. Pecco Bagnaia is starting from the front row thanks to that pole position from yesterday. All hell will break loose in a few moments.
Green flag waves at the back, then we're all set to go here. The Oakley Grand Prix of Italy in MotoGP is go! Great launch off the line by the Polo Fabio Di Giannantonio. Marco Bezzecchi stuck in the way on that mini VR46 Ducati. Really good start by the world champion Fabio Quartararo as well. He gets a bit of a head shake as they run down towards Standinato. Di Giannantonio though in third place. It looks like Marini has gone into the first corner a bit hot, or was it Marco Bezzecchi? Di Giannantonio the pole man is that leads.
Yeah, both VR46 Ducatis got wide into turn one. They were really struggling to get that stopped. I think Di Giannantonio has emerged still ahead. You can see one of the VR46 Ducatis is Luca Marini, who's now battling, and he does get himself into the lead. Quartararo, Angie Seymour, did get a very good start. He's got himself ahead of Bagnaia, he's got himself ahead of Zarco. They're battling away for fourth position at the moment.
Yeah, Aleix Espargaro said if there's one man who's really good on a full fuel tank, it's Fabio Quartararo, and that was Aleix Espargaro, and he picks him up going through Casanova and Sabelli. This is exactly what Aleix Espargaro said he was going to do yesterday. Last night when the media spoke to him, had to be aggressive at the start of this Grand Prix. That's exactly what he's doing. Aleix Espargaro, 7th to 4th in 9 corners.
Bagnaia dropped back in the early stages of this first lap. He's back in 8th. He was really battling away with Johan Zarco and Taka Nakagami as well. Brad Binder's also made a brilliant start on the KTM. He started 16th. He's up to P9.
Oh yeah, great start by the South African. That's Bezzecchi up through the inside of the Giannantonio, then through Pelagio. Down the hill they go into Correntaio then for the first time, and it's Luca Marini. Dreamland for Valentino Rossi here. It's a VR46 Ducati 1-2 in Mugello. Can you believe it? A circuit which was a second home for Valentino Rossi. He won a historic 7 races in a row back in the day in his heyday of his Grand Prix career, and his boys are doing the business early on here in Mugello. Luca Marini, it looks like he will do. He will come out of the final corner to lead over line in the first lap ahead of his teammate Marco Bezzecchi. Did a good first lap, solid first lap for Fabio Di Giannantonio, still there in third spot.
Let the slipstream in commence then. Bezzecchi doesn't need it, and he goes straight past his teammate Luca Marini into the lead. Aleix Espargaro not able to outbrake Fabio Di Giannantonio. Quartararo didn't lose out much ground on the straight there as Brad Binder goes at the inside of Bagnaia. Bagnaia still back in 8th. Binder though up into 7th now. Quartararo is now past Fabio Di Giannantonio, so the world champion is up to 3rd. Bagnaia does now get past Johan Zarco, who didn't make it easy for him, did he? The fellow Ducati rider. Now Bagnaia will have Aleix Espargaro up ahead of him, who again will not make it easy, but it's still a VR46 1-2. Bezzecchi, who of course got the lead from Luca Marini as they came down the home straight last time around. Quartararo now with a real opportunity. He's got a fight between himself and Aleix Espargaro, but for how long?
Alien territory this for Marco Bezzecchi. He's led and won in Moto3 before. He's led and won in Moto2. This is a whole different story as Fabio Quartararo slugs it out with Fabio Di Giannantonio on the brakes into Standinato. Nothing Quartararo can do about the top speed of that year-old Ducati GP21. Quartararo got his hands full here as well, keeping the latest Espargaro directly behind him at bay.
Yeah, Quartararo back down into 4th then. He'll get the run here. He's going to try and force the inside, showing the relative lack of experience for Di Giannantonio. Di Giannantonio is not used to being in this company in the MotoGP race. He's got the reigning world champion behind him.
Bagnaia through, sorry Lewis, he got through the latest Espargaro. Real good fight this. Ferocious stuff between Fabio and Fabio. Bagnaia's got his head down here, just at the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 1:46.940. The only man currently circulating this 5.2 kilometre circuit in the 1:46 is Quartararo. Brilliant. This is another stunning ride by the reigning world champion. This is why Fabio Quartararo won last year's world title. The things he's able to do on that factory Yamaha, nobody else can with. He's getting absolutely destroyed here right now by factory Ducatis. Is Aleix Espargaro. What can he do?
We now have 5 Ducatis in the top 6. Aleix Espargaro looks like he put a pretty brutal move there on Johan Zarco. So Zarco now drops back down into 7th. Bastianini's now next up in 8th. So he has now got past Brad Binder. So the beast who we expected to have pretty decent race pace in this Grand Prix. So he has to come from a long way back. He is now just behind Zarco in 8th. Alex Rins is now dropping down our timing screens as well. So if we lost both Suzukis, we have Rins has crashed out too.
Well, what an absolute horrible 60 seconds or so for the factory Suzuki team. They lost both of their men, didn't they, in the last Grand Prix in Le Mans, and in quick succession on the same lap. Turn 1 cost Mia as Pecco Bagnaia goes for the lead. He gets some slipstream. Marini looks like he's taken third place back from Quartararo. How good is Quartararo on the brakes on that factory Yamaha? He runs Marini out a little bit wide. He desperately clings on to that final place on the podium as Fabio Quartararo, but Pecco Bagnaia then has struck. He's made the key move, and now then we thought all weekend he had the pace if he did get to the front to make a break right here. The Ducati fans there, the Red Army, they're loving this one as Pecco Bagnaia then for the first time here in Mugello hits the front on lap 9. Here's a further confirmation then, Marc Marquez's tweet yesterday, having to take an enforced injury layoff. He's going to have, well, he'll be back under the surgeon's knife in Minnesota in America. Quartararo has not been bemoaning the obvious lack of top speed here, as normal for Yamaha and Mugello. It's been a lack of turning, which is normally a real strong point of the Yamahas. There are a lot of understeer through some of the chicanes. You don't need understeer through some of these rapid change of direction here in Mugello. They've clearly found something that's given him more front-end feel, more turning performance on that Yamaha. Because there he is in third place, he's closing in now on Marco Bezzecchi, sweeping through Arrabbiata 1 and 2. Looks like he may be lining up a move here on the break. Straight away he's gone for it. What a time to ride on board with Quartararo. Down the hill into Scarperia, up into second place. What a 20 points this would be for Fabio Quartararo. Of course it would be increasing his lead in the World Championship as it stands right now with the latest Spargo, his nearest rival in 5th spot.
Well, there is the fastest bike officially in MotoGP history. Jorge Martin, 363.6 kilometers an hour. That's not his main focus at the moment. He's in a battle at the moment for 13th position. He's there with Maverick Vinales, who of course has come from the very back of the grid. We've got yellow flags out in sector 2. Just ahead of them, it's Bastianini. It's one of the
It's the beast. It's Bastianini. Can you believe it? It's another big blunder then from Bastianini. He had the DNF in Portimao, didn't he? And he's thrown away another big World Championship points here. A crash at turn 4 for Enea Bastianini. He made a mistake 2 or 3 laps ago at turn 15. A mistake going into Casper Renzavelli on the previous lap. And the beast blows it again, losing the front going into turn number 4. Badly damaged. That's the 3rd crash of the weekend for Enea Bastianini. 3 times he hit the deck in Le Mans. He was able to win the race in France 2 weeks ago. No such luck this time around. And another blow for his championship aspirations. Bastianini down. There's a few one-man bands in MotoGP right now, aren't there? Fabio Quartararo, clearly the only rider capable of running at the front on the factory Yamaha. Brad Binder, by far the outstanding KTM man. He's the lead rider in the Austrian factory, no question about that. Miguel Oliveira may even be squeezed out of the factory team in 2023. As a later Spargo then goes for it up the inside of Marco Bezzecchi down into Scarperia. Aleix Espargaro then, surely not, is going to make it 4 consecutive third place finishes here in MotoGP. He won't care because this will keep him firmly in title contention. It will be another podium, a first podium in the Premier Class here potentially for Aprilia in Mugello, their home Grand Prix in 22 years. Jamie McWilliams on the old 500 two-stroke that he hit back in 2000. There's been some barren days since then for the factory Aprilia team. 2022 though is a completely different story. What's going through the mind though of that young man as well? A load more World Championship points thrown into the gravel trap by Enea Bastianini.
He's losing vital ground in the chase for the title, so Aleix Espargaro, if he can hold them off here, he should have third place under control because he can get into his rhythm and stay clear. Marco Bezzecchi is not close enough. As good as he is on the brakes, he's not close enough to make a real move on Aleix Espargaro, whose last lap around was 48.0. Of course, he was busy overtaking Marco Bezzecchi. He's now got around a second and a half up ahead to Fabio Quartararo.
Bagnaia, what's his advantage? Still 1.2 seconds. I just wonder now whether Fabio Quartararo is thinking this is a really valuable 20 points here. I've tried everything to make Pecco Bagnaia crack. It hasn't happened this time around so far, and Bagnaia has resisted the pressure. And Quartararo knows these 20 points in Mugello against 9 Ducatis he was facing coming in to this Italian Grand Prix weekend, they're going to be like gold for Quartararo. Brilliant job by him, and it would increase his lead in the World Championship with Aleix Espargaro on course to get another third place.
Yeah, and Aleix Espargaro has responded on this lap. He's pulled out half a second already over the course of this lap on Marco Bezzecchi. You're riding on board on the left-hand side of your screen with Johann Zarco. You can see him closing in on Marco Bezzecchi. We could have a change soon for 4th place. Bezzecchi very, very good on the brakes though and holds on to 4th place. We're on the final lap though with Pecco Bagnaia. Quartararo with a valiant challenge. He's just over a second behind him, but ultimately the Ducati power and the brilliance of Bagnaia looks like he's going to prove too much at the moment. We're on the final lap.
Well, this man's mentor, Valentino Rossi, used to be the master of Mugello, but it looks like we have a new Mugello maestro coming up very, very shortly in the hands of Pecco Bagnaia. Aleix Espargaro looks like crucially he will take that 4th consecutive 3rd place. He's been brilliant over the last couple of laps. Johann Zarco has finally as well taken Marco Bezzecchi, so we're going to have 2 Frenchmen potentially in the top 4 here. Still a top ride by Bezzecchi was to take 5th place here. Pecco Bagnaia then here in Arabia after 2 where he crashed out of the lead right here on the 2nd lap 12 months ago. It's been no problemo so far on home soil. His home fans, the Ducatisti, they're going to be going ballistic very, very shortly for Bagnaia. Now into the 3rd sector he comes with a 2nd advantage over world champion Fabio Quartararo.
Yeah, he looks pretty safe from here. He's closest that he's been for a while, Quartararo, but there are no real overtaking spots for him at this stage of the lap. Aleix Espargaro then clear of Johann Zarco in 4th. There might be a late change for 6th position though in these final few corners because Brad Binder is all over the back of Luca Marini. You can see them in the background. 1 corner to go though.
Pecco Bagnaia then into turn number 15. It looks like we're going to have an Italian rider on an Italian machine in the Italian Grand Prix in an Italian team win here. Pecco Bagnaia, he's been brilliant here in Mugello. He is the master of Mugello.
With the live coverage where the 3 podium finishers have just arrived. The winner is over the moon and quite rightly indulging in a few celebrations with his team. We're back live from the circuit for the podium ceremony. These 3 riders had a truly outstanding race and they really do deserve all the plaudits of the crowds in the stands.